What's up, my friends? It is Danny Gallows, of course, and welcome back to another vlog. So today is Wednesday, May 31st, and it's a special day for me. I'm really happy today, filled with more glee than usual, I guess you could say, because my new album drops today. And I just had a new album drop last month on the 31st, and then a little while before that I had another one as well. And every time an album drops for me, it's just an exciting day because I finally get to share what I've been working on for so long with you guys. Most of you guys know that I write music like crazy. I'm always, messing around with my music software, trying to come up with different riffs and, programming different sounds to my controller and my synthesizer, trying to get, create new sounds and stuff like that to incorporate as into my beats. I'm always making riffs, whatever it is, I'm always writing something. I'm always coming up with some kind of new composition, and it usually winds up in a song. Usually I collect all of these different sounds, all these samples, and Mixcraft, obviously I use Acoustica Mixcraft for my DAW, and their samples are just amazing to take and to slice up into these little pieces, and just take this one from this section and that one from that section and piece this one here, and you're just basically creating these little puzzle pieces to make a coherent song, basically. But this album here, Phaneron, was a little bit more organic for me, meaning that it just kind of flowed off me more naturally. I sat down and I started, messing around with all these more of these atmospheric sounds, more down-tempo beats, more hip-hop style beats. That's what I like to use in my song. Less on the piano sampling and stuff like that, and more on like the atmosphere sounds and the smooth kind of wave ethereal sounds, as I like to call it, and also a little bit more bass heavy. I wanted to get a little more bass composition on that album as well, but it came together really well. Like I said, it was a very organic album for me. It just kind of flowed right off me. I just kind of sat down and created the music, found all of the sounds that I wanted to encapsulate in that album, and then I made it. And so I'm really happy today. I get to release it to everyone, to all of my fans, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support, for being behind the music and everything, because I have so much fun writing all these albums. But the best part is uploading those videos and releasing all of that music. And all of my stuff is free to download. You just head over to SoundCloud and just download it for free, and because I love sharing my music. I just want my music to be out there. I'm trying to find a new fan base for my music. I'm trying to find new people. Because that's one of the things that I lost, in 2010 to 2011 when I was out in San Diego playing music. We had a large fan base out there. Obviously, I had a successful local band. But then when I came back home to Maine, when everything ended, and I came back home to Maine, that's one of the things that I lost, was that fan base. That fan base just kind of disappeared. And then I started from the ground up again. I started from zero, up. And here I am again, once again writing music over this past year, and last year especially. I've been writing music again. I've been back in the album. I've been back in the albums, I guess you could say, but I've been back in the studio. I've been writing albums. I've been writing music like crazy. I got this album today, and I've got another album set for release in just another couple of months. I think I'm going to set it for about 2 months from now, that I'm working on right now. I'm back in the studio again, writing even more music. So it's just exciting. I'm just really happy today. I'm going to be sitting down and just, reviewing the album today, making sure that I got it up on all my social media outlets and stuff like that, and hopefully you guys will share that with your friends and share it on your social media, so I can continue to spread the word today. And yeah, so I'm just feeling good. it's a good day. It's a good day because I'm reflecting on just my entire music career. I started writing music when I was in the 4th grade. Me and my best buddy Miles, who I'm still friends with today. We still go on cruises today up to the mountains and take hikes and stuff like that. And we were in bands all through high school together too. He was always playing guitar or bass, and I was always the drummer. And yeah, I mean, I've been playing music with him since literally the fourth grade. The fourth grade was when we started like fooling around with instruments for the first time together, and then the sixth grade is when we really started to solidify like you know, a coherent sound, even though it was very, very simple music. And then of course through middle school and then through high school, we always had projects going, and we were always playing shows and stuff like that, like out of like the town halls. Like I remember playing a show at the Kennebunk Town Hall. You know, I mean, just awesome. And you know, and obviously that continued through my career. It continued, you know, all the way through high school, all through my Navy career. When I was out of the Navy, when I came, you know, back between California and Maine. I don't have a band anymore right now. I haven't had a band for about 5 or so years right now. But that's what I kind of like. I kind of like being solo because, you know, the thing about bands is that you know, bands break up. Eventually they're going to break up. Eventually bands are going to go their separate ways. No band stays together forever. They just don't, you know, because eventually something happens along the way. Something makes you crazy. Something drives you crazy. Something goes wrong. Some kind of event happens that just separates the band, and naturally or artificially. You know, but you know, and most of the time too, it's because people want to go in their separate directions. You know, you may start out in a band together, you know, having one sound, but as you grow together, your own individual musical interests grow as well, and that's what separates bands. Is every single member in the band wants to go in a different direction because your own musical tastes are evolving. And that's part of what happened to my band in San Diego, is that I was very, very heavily into the experimental music. I wanted to play math rock. I wanted to play really, really technical music, right? Because that's what I was listening to at the time. That's what I was inspired by. But the other musicians in the band, my other buddies, you know, Matt and Slopes and everything, they wanted to take things in a more simplified direction. They wanted to start repeating parts of the songs over and over and over again, and having choruses and pre-choruses and sectioned parts and material. And I said, no, I said, I don't want to do that. It's like, I want to be as progressive as I can be. I want to be as technical as we can be. I want to really get deep into like the math rock kind of roots, get into that kind of sound, and that kind of, you know, that tear started to appear in the fabric, and that was part of the reason why we went our separate ways. And I'll get into that more as I tell my full story of my second time in San Diego, from 2010 to 2011. There's much more coming in terms of that stuff. But and in case you guys are wondering, you know, I haven't been vlogging in a while. It's been, I think, like 2 days or something like that, 2 or 3 days where I haven't vlogged, and that's because there's just, you know, to be honest with you guys, there's just there's not that much going on right now. If I were to turn the camera around and look outside right now, it's another gray day. It's gray, it's foggy, it's drizzly. There's nothing going on outside, and plus also I'm working. You know, I just got back from work just now. You know, like, you know, turned on the camera, wanted to get my vlog done and everything for the day, and it's just been hectic. My schedule's been more hectic with work. There's nothing going on at work. When I get home, all I want to do is chill. But luckily though, I do have tomorrow and Friday off of work, so I will be going out with you guys again. Tomorrow we're going to be going up to the mall, and I'm going to take you guys for a little like POV through my mall, and a little tour through my mall, and then before I head back home, I'm going to be heading over to Burger King and picking up those new chicken sandwiches, that they got over there at Burger King, because that's one small element that I want to start adding into my channel more, is trying new stuff. Whenever like fast food restaurants or like, you know, or any new like food item or a drink item comes out, that's one thing that I want to try here with you guys on this channel, among other things. You know, that'll be coming. I'll be doing much more variety on this channel as we get deeper into the vlogs, and you guys get deeper into my life. You'll start to see more and more variety on this channel, definitely. But that's about it for today's vlog. That's going to do it. Right now my computer is going through its updates right now, so it's restarting and restarting again, so I'll be waiting for that to come up. And in the meantime, I will be recording my next Navy video, which will be my time in Hong Kong, which will be really exciting to talk with you guys about, because it was one of my favorite ports ever, and you guys will know why after you get done hearing the story later today. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys for my next vlog tomorrow. And until then, take care, and I'll see you later.